In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the power of a drip campaign. And you may be looking and saying, Dr. Loden, what in the world are you talking about a drip campaign? Well, in marketing, people often talk about the power of drip campaigns. And if you think about a napkin, if you lay out a napkin and you drip a drop of water on it, what happens? That water spreads. When managing change, you've got to, as a leader, you're responsible for managing change and communicating about change. And you've got to be able to drip change out and spread it across the organization so it's understood across your organization throughout the core DNA of your organization. And when you're planning for change initiatives, it's good not just to have your inner circle giving you ideas and input. And you don't have to send out big surveys about change, even though that's good. But just being visible, being out, having people you can walk with that are on the line leaders, service line leaders, different leaders in your organization that you trust. I have a handful of people in my organization that they know that I'm going to talk to them about things we're thinking about, or just ideas I have, and that doesn't mean they're going to happen. And they're trusted advisors, and they're not on my cabinet level. They're throughout my organization. And having them are so valuable because they don't freak out and go leaking things, oh, we might do this, and get everyone worked up. But it's nice to have opinions like, hey, if we try this, what do you think? Or if we were to look at this, what would you see would be 3 ways to do it? And then, if you hear 3 or 4 different people that are on the line saying, oh, this would be a good idea, and they all are aligned on how they would do it, that gives you some insights there from people on the line, the service line, that are doing the work on how it improved. And if you look at Denman's work, W. Evans Denman was not even used in the United States. The United States did not want him. But MacArthur basically gave him power in Japan, and he went in and trained the Japanese on what ended up being TQM, which evolved into lean. And with that, the power of not Kaizen, continuous improvement, but Gemba Kaizen is where you focus on the service line where the work's being done, get an input from the people in the field. So if you're managing change, I'd encourage you 2 things today. Get input from valued people all across your organization. And I would do that first, if it was me, by people that are trusted advisors throughout the organization, plus my leadership team, before I'd even start surveying and getting ideas. But you drip, drip, drip. And you do it over time, so when you implement a change, it's not a surprise. People anticipate, and they've already got a lot of vetting as far as how to implement it. And more importantly, too, I don't know about you, if you've done this and it's been perfect, I need to know, because I haven't. I can't think of a change initiative we've had that's been a big initiative that's been perfect. But you also have flexibility built in where you already have a series of protocols of what it would look like perfectly implemented. But then also you have the flexibility if things arise and there's opportunities you didn't even imagine. And also you have corrective measures in place to adjust. Going back to our perception versus reality, and you have the anxiety on one side and the apathy on the other. There's times where you may have too much tension and you have to slow down. There may be times where, man, they've all got it. We need to go a little faster. And that's part of being the chief culture officer too.